Dr. Christine Tetrano, principal of the Hilltop School. Welcome to Rockland BOCES. I'm sorry we can't be here today in person. Come on in and see our amazing school. This is our main lobby where we welcome our students every morning to Hilltop. We're a kindergarten to 8th grade school, and we service students with significant behavioral, social and emotional and learning challenges. We're happy to have our students come here and we celebrate their successes. At Hilltop, we focus on positive behavior interventions and supports, and we utilize the mascots of Cubs and Bears. Our Cubs, where we're entering now, is our kindergarten to 3rd grade wing, our Cubs Den, and then our Bears you'll see later down on the other hallway. The Bears take care of our Cubs here. We build empathy between our students and we teach them positive behavior. Every morning, we do a mindfulness activity as a whole school in order for students to settle and practice their breathing and their mindfulness activities to learn self-regulation. We're happy to show you around today. And now we're going to enter one of our 3rd grade classrooms. Over here is a reading center, which is based on Orton Gillingham. It's an evidence-based research model to teach students direct and explicit instruction in reading. We're teaching them how to blend the sounds together to make words, and you can see that it's multi-sensory. They would use their sandboxes to trace the letters in order to blend words. So this would be one small group. Some students would be working possibly on a computer, reinforcing this skill. We also have shared reading where all of our students would read with the teacher. They would get their individual books here while the students are reading. So we have a strong focus on literacy and different spaces within our classroom. Students use individual whiteboards to answer when teachers have questions so we can get student responses. One-to-one technology, each student has a Chromebook that they can use. Our DBT is up in every class, dialectical behavioral therapy to teach students their mindfulness, emotional regulation, distress tolerance, and improving my relationships. It's a cornerstone of our program to help students self-regulate. Now we're going to tour down to our kindergarten to 2nd grade wing. As you can see over here, this is our Student of the Week, which is a big part of our program, Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. The students in this wing are referred to as the Cubs, and the Cubs stand for our behavioral expectations. C stands for care about myself, my school, and others. U stands for use kind words. B, be ready to learn. And S, safety first. Students are recognized every week if they meet their behavioral expectations. They're taught these and they reflect every period. And this really helps a lot of our students because in prior schools they weren't successful with their behavior, and this acknowledges all their positive behavior that they're learning. So these are all our students on the platinum level. And we love celebrating positive behavior here at Hilltop. These are some more sensory paths here on the floor. You can see here, this provides movement for our students in order to give them a brain break and give them the necessary sensory input in order to maximize their learning. So these are times that they can come out of their classroom. We practice our numbers as we're moving our body, and one of the favorite activities of our students when they're taking their brain breaks is to do their wall push-ups. We believe in a lot of physical activity to help students learn and to focus here at Hilltop. Now we're going to enter one of our clinical suites. We're very fortunate here at Hilltop to have an enhanced clinical model. We have a clinician assigned to each class or every 2 classes in order to support our children's social and emotional needs. As you can see, here we're teaching students about mindfulness. We have a feeling charts here that they work on, zones of regulation, morning check-ins. All these things help students access their instruction every day. Some students need extra movement. You'll see our exercise equipment made specifically for students kindergarten to 3rd grade. This is the smaller size, so if they need to get some energy out here, they have many opportunities. They have a little cocoon here that they can sit and rest, maybe read a book in order to take a break. Now we're entering our sensory room. This room is another space that provides students opportunity for movement and sensory input. As you can see, we have many different opportunities for our students. We have a swing, we have our barrel, trampoline, a bike, the canoe that students like to go in and we can rock them in to help them calm down. We also have a machine here that they go through to help them regulate. Now we're entering our 4th to 8th grade wing at Hilltop. Here is our Family Resource Center, where we have a coordinator here to support families and provide a lot of resources. And around here we have another PBIS board for positive behavior interventions and supports, where we celebrate our 4th to 8th grade students that made Student of the Week. Over here we have our technology space, where students from 4th grade to 8th grade take technology. And we're approaching our library space, where students can borrow books, have time to read. We also have multimedia in here for our students. Now we're entering one of our 4th grade classrooms. I wanted to take some time to show you our calming area that we have available in each classroom, in addition to the clinical suites. This is our area where students can access whenever they need a moment. We have a calming box in each space in our building that has so many different tools. This is one of our breathing balls, where we teach students how to take a breath and expand their belly as the air comes in. We also have timers for their breaks, putty, all different tools. And we have strategies that they can use when they're feeling frustrated or upset. They can pick a strategy, and this really helps them get through their day here. And all of these tools help our students learn our dialectical behavioral therapy. There's 4 points of DBT. The first one is mindfulness, where students learn to be in the moment. Then we teach them distress tolerance, and this helps with our calming box and all of the tools we have in the classroom. We work strongly with improving our relationships in order to get along with others, and how we regulate difficult emotions. And at any time, students can call for a clinical coach, and that would be a clinician that would come to them in their classroom to help them through any moments they're having and for them to practice their skills of self-regulation. I'm going to hand it off to Miss Vera, the assistant principal at Hilltop.
Hello, I'm Brenda Vera. I'm the assistant principal here at Hilltop. It's a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak with you. We just want to go over the flow of the day for a typical elementary classroom. As you would see here, every room has a very nice visual in student-friendly language that outlines the flow of the day for our students. Our students come in, they start off with a breakfast and do now, and they work their way through the morning with some academics, with literacy. A special will be tied in at some point in the late morning, whether it be music, art, or gym. Many of our classes participate in the running club. Then they have the opportunity to participate in some bonus time, which is tied to our PBIS system that we spoke about earlier. And then we continue on with the afternoon, some more academics, science, social studies, mathematics, and our students are able to end the day with an additional bonus time here at Hilltop. Something else you'll also notice as you enter the different classrooms here at Hilltop is our students are provided with a wide range of seating arrangements. We have things such as stools around the room, rocking chairs, we have a desk cycle. Many of the rooms are equipped with standing desks and standing chairs, and students are then provided with the different opportunities to access their academics in a structured setting with a variety of seating. So here at Hilltop, we also utilize the Go Math curriculum for our K-8 classrooms. The Go Math program provides our teachers the opportunity to use a lot of hands-on tools to teach our students different mathematical skills. Here in this class, right before we stepped out, we were working on long division. So you would see here that the students would utilize this tool to work their way down the different steps of division. Teachers here are also encouraged to use a lot of anchor charts and visuals for our students, because we know things that are presented to them in different modalities have a better chance of being retained. As we enter one of our middle school classrooms, you would take note that we actually have two middle school models here. We have a more self-contained model for our students that require a deeper academic focus of interventions. The other model would be a 3-classroom setup where students transition throughout the day to this room. Is actually the ELA classroom. They would transition to mathematics across the hall and science and social studies as well. It gives them that gradual introduction to transitioning within a school building to hopefully prepare them for their next journey into high school. The middle school also within their schedule are provided with 2 special subject areas such as Spanish. They could also be technology, and our 8th graders are provided with health class. And this is another clinical space we have here at Hilltop where students can come when they need to access a different space to self-regulate. They have the option of meeting with one of their clinicians, school psychologist or social worker. And the room is also adorned with our Cubs and Bears behavioral expectations here at Hilltop to remind students of their expected behaviors throughout the day across different settings. Join me as we walk down to the lower level of Hilltop where most of our special area classes are located. Spanish, music, art, and our amazing Get Fit room. So excited to give you a look at that. You'll also notice as we come down the hall walls are adorned with more decals to provide our students some visual supports. Down at the lower level, we also have another sensory path so our students can access it when needed. Our students here at Hilltop also have music class throughout the week. They come in here and they're exposed to all different types of instruments, styles of music. You'll see the room has a variety of different instruments such as xylophones, drums, keyboards, metal drum sets that they really do enjoy expressing themselves through them. And this is our amazing art room where our students spend so much time creating the projects and masterpieces that decorate our beautiful school throughout the school year. And this is our amazing mural down here at the lower level created by our students here at Hilltop. Each student had a single hand participating in creating that amazing display there. Our last stop here on our tour is the Get Fit room. This ties together the vision of Hilltop where we understand that movement and fitness is so important in our students' mental health. Our students have the opportunity to come here and participate in a variety of activities. We have the TRX bands, we have an elliptical, bicycle, rowing machine, and a spin bike. Our students love coming down here just to release that extra energy, get themselves regulated, and get right back into class and learning. It's been such a pleasure spending this time with you. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you in person when that time comes. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Now we're coming outside to our wonderful Hilltop garden. It's early in the season, but this is our school community garden where our students and staff plant wonderful produce and that we eat together. We cook together, we practice a lot of wellness out here about eating fresh vegetables, and students learn a lot about gardening and the cycle of life, and we're really fortunate to have such a beautiful garden here at Hilltop. This is our strawberry patch. You'll see a strawberry right here. You'll see them come out, and they're so amazed, and they watch the strawberry, all these strawberries from the flower to the berry, and then they turn red, and they come out and they're able to eat these. Now let's take a walk to our upper playground for our youngest learners here. Students love our outdoor spaces where they can play and run and have recess. We have an upper playground here for kindergarten to 3rd grade, and we have a lower playground for our older learners here from 4th grade on. When you come out here during recess, you'll hear a lot of kids laughing, playing, they're very creative, they play their games. And it's important that at Hilltop, we believe it's recess for all. So all students have access to recess where they can get their energy out, have fun with their friends, and then they can go back inside and learn for the afternoon. I want to thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the tour of Hilltop. It is a little different and actually a little sad not having our students here during this time. They bring so much life and energy to our building. They're amazing, and when you walk through our building, you would see the staff and students together, how much they're connected and how much support they get. I look forward to you coming here and seeing this for yourself.